Mm, yikes. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. So, how's your weather?
It's not too bad. It's 51 degrees.
Susan said, well, down in Olympia at least, she says the it's horrible,
Really?
constant rain. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we had yesterday. Till the afternoon, we got a break. And it
yeah,
was a partial blue sky, but
yeah.
mostly it was cloudy and icky. So I got one good walk in with the dog yesterday. Well, it was
Hey, nice.
not too.
How's it going? Thank you
Hey,
for
everybody.
thank you for your email, Dwayne. Really, that means a lot to me. Really, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Just so you and Angela, he sent me an email saying that he's feeling his walking is getting better,
Awesome. That's
and
fantastic.
I responded saying, that's fantastic. I'm so happy.
Me too. That's incredible.
It's
I love
now.
hearing everybody getting better. It's amazing.
I know, it's great, and
Yeah.
it's I can't believe I actually had for the longest time nobody felt any recovery except me. I'm like, am
Yeah.
I
I
crazy?
did pretty early on.
Yeah, I know, but like even before I started my channel, I
Right.
started like back in like 2017, way
Yeah.
before my channel. I was like, man, I'm
Right.
feeling really good, and
Yeah.
like, is there anyone else out there with MS that feels what I'm feeling? But
Yeah.
I finally I made a channel, had the courage to make a channel, and
Yeah. Now, are you seeing people in the chat? Because I pulled it up and I'm not seeing anybody.
well, I see nice CC and Caroline just joined. Hi Caroline,
Hey,
how you
Caroline.
doing?
Let me go back out. Maybe mine's not working right.
Yep. So
Oh, I'm gonna go hit the like button. I just did it. I'm the first one to hit the like button. Let's see.
okay, you like it because you like yourself. Let's
I
not
like you. I like your channel. I
don't
like your
don't
videos.
don't beat around the bush. You just like yourself.
Not true. I mean, I
You-
do like myself.
You're just gonna write a comment saying that girl and that you're hosting with, she's really awesome looking. You, not so much.
Oh, there's the chat. I had to scroll further down. There we go. Yeah. So far, it's you and me and Dwayne and Caroline.
Yep, pretty much
That's awesome.
Wednesday all over again.
Yeah. Hey, while we have just those two in here, I wanted to tell Caroline specifically. I know you're always looking for ways to earn more money, and maybe you already know this, but there's a company or a charity, I guess. I don't know what it is, maybe a focus group type thing focused on MS, and it's called shoot, now it just flew out of my head. rarepatientvoice.com. And if you go to that website, rarepatientvoice.com, all one word, you can sign up and they'll send you little surveys. Most of the time, they're saying, tell me all of the MS DMT drugs that you're familiar with. Because I just did one yesterday and I earned $25. So they'll mail me
Oh,
a check for $25. They've had one where they mailed me $75 a long time ago. And then I've had several that are $25. So something to think about. And if you want to do it, so you can actually make real money and they do really send you a real check that you can deposit. So thought I would pass that along.
speaking of money, I
Yes,
uh, I gave my 2 weeks notice at my job.
you did.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
because they called me on Monday,
yeah,
and yeah, Monday was it? Monday, yeah, and they said they gave me a breakdown of everything, and like pretty much it was like they were cutting my salary in half. And I
yeah.
was like, I didn't say anything the entire time, and I just held my tongue. And then when I got home, I wrote a very nice, polite email saying,
No,
no, I'm not.
this doesn't work for me anymore.
Here's my 2 weeks notice.
Yeah,
Really, the job was too much stress to
yeah,
earn half that. You know, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yep.
But that's besides my that's my own personal life. Sorry guys. Back to
That's okay.
MS.
What is that? Was that your job at the church?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm just I'm
Hmm.
and mom and I she was my helper. It's really essentially what they don't even know this, but it's really a two-man job. I mean,
Right.
you have the soundboard on one hand and streaming on the other.
Right.
So I did all the streaming. I did all the technical streaming stuff. And
Yeah.
mom was gracious enough to learn the soundboard and actually
Right.
figure out EQ and all that kind of stuff. And so she eventually earned it. She said even to this day says I'm still not totally comfortable, uh, but she did it for 3 years,
Wow.
and and then and then they came back with half the amount I was getting, and I was like, no, no. Between
Right.
mom and me, that's not worth it. So
Yeah.
we
No,
are,
that's like two people. So she was basically doing it for free.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was her contribution,
Yeah.
because
Right.
she was a church member too. So it's like at the same
Right.
time, you're
That was her
supposed to
charitable contribution.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but now
But
it's
if you're going
like
to cut your pay in half, then it's like two people for half. No.
exactly. It's like all the stuff that we do.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even make like kind of like a living off of it. It's just like
Right. It's
it's
just
like
a
it would just be a
kind of like
lot of
babysitting.
it'd be a lot of stress and with zero money. Well, not
Right.
zero, but it would be
Not much.
a pittance of what I had. So yeah,
Well, once you're gone, they'll realize the great value they were getting.
yeah. Well, the great thing
Yeah.
is that now I'm always thinking of it as the half is glass, or when God closes the door, He opens a window,
Yep.
and I'm seeing it as everything as it's really a like half glass full situation.
Right. Yep.
Now I can devote myself to this channel
Right.
100%.
There
Like
you go.
I can live and breathe this, not even have to think about anything
Awesome.
else.
Well, that'll be
So
great.
yeah, so I'm going to be making more videos, and they're going to look better,
Yay.
and hopefully we're all going to stop having MS, and that's the
Exactly.
dream.
That's the dream.
I
At
I,
least get it under control where we don't even feel like we have MS.
I want to get
That's the goal.
I want to get all of you to where I am because
Yeah.
I don't feel it at all anymore.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
good.
this is why I'm going on about the church. It's like the stuff that it's frivolous stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I mean, I take a step back and look at what my channel is about. I mean,
Yeah.
MS is a pretty serious disease.
Right.
So I just hope that all of you get to where I am. Well,
Yeah.
I don't hope. Now that DC said he's feeling the walking changes, I'm you've said you're feeling the walking changes. So
Yeah.
like I'm positive everyone's gonna get here.
Yep. Oh, Tommy wants me to put that website in the chat. Hold on one second. There we go. Rarepatientvoice.com.
And
Sign
Caroline,
up. You'll answer some questions for them, and they'll send you money if you qualify.
I n- to be specific, Caroline, yes, I have been very dedicated to this channel, and that pretty much has been my driving force day in and day out. But now that I've kind of
You have no
dwindled,
distractions.
I've kind of whittled the other job down to like 2 days a week, and
Yeah.
even then, it's like a part time thing. But now I don't even have to think about that.
Yeah.
And now I can dedicate myself to you, Caroline.
Yeah.
Not Angela.
And
You
all of us. And all of us.
no, no, not you, Angela. Caroline.
Okay. I'm chopped liver now.
Yep, yep,
Yep.
yep.
Nobody wants
Well,
chopped liver.
you're old news, you know. You were
Yeah,
like
I'm old news.
you were the first one, and now you're just boring.
Yeah.
How is
Huh?
how's he doing back there? He's looking very sad back there.
Well, he doesn't have any orange dye on his fur anymore. He's completely white again. So he's
I
back to his original hair color.
I don't even think he realizes what his natural hair color is.
No, no, no.
I don't.
Yesterday, he's just been going through, he wants treats all day long. And it's like he's constantly running to this cabinet where we keep his treats. He's like, treat, treat, treat. It's like, stop with the treats, dude. You're going to get really porky.
You're not
Mr.
feeding him
Bailey,
enough, all
Mr.
right?
Bailey, Bailey, you going to wake up? No, your adoring fans want to see you. Come on, come on. He's like, I'll think about it. He's
I
giving
don't.
me side eye. He rolls his
I
head. He's
don't
like,
even
I
know if
don't
it's.
know.
I don't even know if it's worth turning around for.
Uh-huh. Well,
Oh,
he
there
just
he
wants to
goes.
go on a WALK, but
Oh,
you can't do
okay.
that yet.
Yeah, we're
He's like,
not
we have
having
to
that
sit
yet.
here and you have to talk to the computer for an
Yeah,
hour till
yeah.
we can go out on our little adventures.
Adventures. Exactly.
If I say the W word out loud, he'll think we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's smart enough I have to spell things like a toddler. So certain words trigger him and he gets really excited, like, oh, you're about to take me where I want to go. Whoops, I said it. So
I'm
hopefully he's snoozing. He didn't really catch it.
gonna pull up. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There's Daniela.
Hey Danielle, how are you doing?
Oh wow, it's 8 o'clock in there where they are in, I guess, Serbia in Europe.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. You're having quite a reach. Wasn't Roland from, no, he was from Slovakia or Slovenia.
Slovakia, yeah,
Yeah,
Slovakia.
yeah, yeah. Hmm. Neat.
Trying to find my. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hot topics and MS videos.
Yeah,
Let me see here. Okay, we.
hit us with your question. Ah, there's Famous Master.
Oh no, trouble's here. I'm just kidding, famous master. The only reason why I poke fun at you is because you're a constant. I can count on you.
Yeah.
It's here. Hmm,
Got a new question for us to ponder?
boring, boring, boring,
Boring, boring, boring.
boring.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about progression, guys.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel uh your slow progression? I know I didn't when it was happening to me before I
Mhm.
started everything.
Yeah.
I think I hit a wall like around 2010 where
Hmm.
I I kind of stopped the relapses because I got onto Sabri in 2008, and after that, no more relapses. But by 2010, I felt crappier than ever. I felt just horrible.
Was the
And
Tysabri not working for you in 2010?
no, the thing was is that the only thing Sabri promised was that it would stop the relapses.
Right.
So it did that, but I felt every year that went by, I was getting worse and worse.
Right.
I still had all my symptoms. I still had
Hmm.
the fatigue. I still slept like hours a day, and I
And that was
wanted.
before you started exercising.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm working
Had
on
you changed your diet at that point, or you still
no,
hadn't changed your
no,
diet either?
nothing.
No.
I
Okay.
didn't. I remember weightlifting was my first essential. And even when I started weightlifting, I didn't even realize it was an essential until
Mm-hmm.
about 2017.
Yeah.
It took me
Wow.
4 years
7
to
years? Oh, four.
4 years to really realize, okay, this is lasting and this is getting better. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was very eye opening to
Yeah.
finally, and then at about 2017 or 2016, I think was when I realized, okay, I, as weightlifting is essential. And then I
Mm,
was like, well, what else could there be? That's where I kind of went into like my diet and then I started reading about UVB light.
yeah.
So that was all that stuff. And
Oh. Tommy's asking about nascent iodine. It should be clear. The other one was Lugol's and it was dark red. We don't take that anymore. It's not really intended for human consumption.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
more for putting on a wound.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a what is it? Disinfectant.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah. I
I
mean, I took Lugol's in the beginning, but I switched to nascent a couple of years ago and it's clear.
I,
It's
I
always
did
been clear.
I did too. I took glucose for a few years, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it's all right to consume, but
Yeah.
nascent is so much better. And yeah,
Yeah.
Angela says hers is clear. Mine is kind of a dark color. Uh,
Really?
yeah,
Hmm.
it's
Hmm. Yeah, mine's totally
yeah,
clear.
yeah. Well, you're special. I'm not.
You're special. None of us
I'm
would be here if you weren't the special
I
person you are,
I am not
making
special.
videos to help us all.
I'm not special in the slightest.
Yes, you are.
I'm working on my next video now.
Are you?
I'm working on the thumbnail right now for it.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's actually getting I'm returning to what started it all, weightlifting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, I think you're gonna like it. But
Yeah.
then again, I always say you're gonna like it, but you always say no, these suck. So it's like, oh,
I never ever say that.
oh, you so do. I know
No,
you do. I know
you
you
are
do.
remembering incorrectly.
I know you do. You're always saying,
No.
Steve, you really the quality you're putting out attractive quality.
No. If anything, I've always told you, wow, this video stuff just gets better and better. So,
Well,
and it does.
I want to continue that, and but the problem is I'm running out of ways to get better.
Yeah. Let's see. The brand of nascent iodine I take, it has like a German name. Let me go look at, because I can't remember it. I know it's got two dots over one of the O's. They use special characters. So, nascent iodine. Horbach. Yeah. Oops.
I'm gonna look up
Oh, it's two
mine.
dots over one of the two A's in the, it's like spelled HORBA with two dots above it and then another ACH. And that's, I don't know if you can see. Whoops. That's what mine looks like. Yeah. And I got it on Amazon and it's
Yeah,
USDA organic.
I had to cancel my Lugos the other day
Did
because
you?
I realized I looked under my sink and
Yeah.
I said I saw I had 5 bottles unopened,
That'll
and
pretty much last you the rest of your life.
the bottles seriously last like 6 months. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have to order any more iodine for a few years,
Yeah.
probably.
Well, this bottle I got is 4 ounces, so it's a big bottle. It's bigger than the Lugol's I bought, and it was only $9.99 to buy all that iodine. So it was under $10, free delivery through my Prime, and yeah, it's been good. But I bet that'll last me 2 years. It's such a big bottle,
Yeah,
maybe even three. So
yeah. Well,
yeah, Danielle has joined us, and Sienna Jewel.
hi guys, how are you
We're answering
doing?
Sienna's question. I saw the
Yeah.
question. I didn't register the name. Sorry about that, Sienna. Yeah. But no, I
Yeah,
don't think you and I take the same brand, do we?
my
Just
brand
an iodine.
my brand is it's called Global Healing Center.
There you
It's
go.
detoxidine, but it's organic nascent iodine liquid supplement
Hmm.
drops for thyroid
Yeah.
support, detox cleanse, and metabolism. But I'm gonna object here. I'm gonna say you're missing out on the most important thing,
What?
remyelination.
Yeah.
They don't say anything about that.
Well, maybe they don't really, they're not
No.
really aware.
Well, no, they're just trying to sell it, and so
Yeah.
they.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
as I
here,
say,
I'll write it down.
I just made this all right, Danielle. Um, I took it for a while, but it gives you a little boost of energy. Um, and I did some videos way in the past about it and how it might help remyelination, but the science is kind of out on it. There's sketchy like reports that maybe it helps boost certain cofactors, but nothing definitive. But the one thing I kept on taking it for was the energy because I always took it when I woke up in the morning and took it right away. And so
Hmm.
the lion's mane would give me a little energy, not a whole bunch, not like a cup of coffee, but it gave me a little noticeable thing. Now I don't even need it because and I'm saving money because I'm not buying it. But if you need it, definitely try it. It's I would say definitely that over caffeine. You know how much I hate caffeine, how I think
Yeah.
it's the worst thing in the world, and how it essentially goes against what our objective of remyelination because it
Yeah.
closes off our brains, the blood flow. It's a vasoconstrictor instead of
Yeah.
like that's why I like my iodine. It's a what do they call it? Um, it's the opposite of caffeine. So
Right. So not a vasoconstrictor, but an expander.
yeah, exactly.
Kind of like niacin, it does that too.
Yeah, yeah, nice and yeah.
Mm.
No,
Yeah.
actually, nice and not. No, what am I saying? Yes, no, I didn't mean. What did I say? I meant nice and what did I say before?
I don't know. I think you were saying your iodine was doing that.
Oh no, no, not iodine. I'm sorry, I had iodine on the mind. No, nascent
Yeah.
iodine. Not nascent.
Yeah.
Niacin. Yes, niacin is that's what it
Opens
was.
up all your blood vessels, gets your
Yes,
blood just moving, moving, moving.
vitamin B3. Yes. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, Caroline, you and I are on the same page.
Mhm.
I mean, people, if you guys feel a lot of benefit from lion's mane, then yeah, definitely take it.
Yeah.
But when I stopped having any benefit from it, and I looked at the price, it's just not worth it to me.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah, I bought one bottle and took it several years ago, but then I never reordered it. I think if I remember correctly, I Googled if it's okay for people with MS to take it, and it must have said no, or they weren't sure, or something like that. So I'm not sure, but I didn't feel a benefit from it, and I didn't want to spend the money.
yeah.
So,
Um.
oh,
Okay.
the
Who?
iodine Caroline found is $60. Is that Canadian?
Here.
Hmm.
Athanasia, you said how much does my iodine cost?
Yeah.
My iodine it costs $30. $30. I don't know how much that is in European euros. But $30 and $200. $200 lasts months. So it's really cheap. Hopefully you have a source in you know over there to that. can compare.
Wow. Blake joined. He said, "What about feeling lost in the
Lost in the
tips of your
fingertip.
fingers? I was diagnosed with brain lesions." Yeah, I lost the feeling in my left hand. That was my very first symptoms back in 2021. But eventually, after I started following Steve, pretty close to that time, my feeling came back, and I can move my fingers and feel them and pick things up again and write and type. So,
Yeah, Blake, you said you were diagnosed with brain lesions, but that's kind of a vague terminology. I mean, yeah, but you
yeah,
can say MS is brain lesions. So anything that looks kind of like MS or has brain lesions can be classified as that. But with MS, it's a whole different different pathway depending on what you have. Is your brain lesions, is it from MS? Because if it is, then yes, it's numbness. We get numbness, and I'm sure probably every disease is like that.
yeah,
I'm telling everyone what my workaround was uh, for MS, but I don't know if you have the same numbness brain lesion thing.
yeah,
So yeah, no, I remember it wasn't my left hand that had all the numbness, it's my right hand. Right, well, actually, towards the end of my numbness, it was like pretty much you could cut down my body down the middle, and the whole right side was numb. Like my hands were numb, my
wow,
arms were my not hands. My right hand was numb, my right arm was numb,
yeah,
my right leg was numb, feet, everything. And then, but then it kind of went away.
yeah,
So I think that might have been just been like a disease modifying therapy. I don't remember. I don't think. No, I didn't have any numbness.
yeah,
I think when I got on to Sabri in 2008, I think that pretty
mhm,
much nixed it, the
yeah.
numbness.
Yeah,
And
the only other time that I had numbness and my neurologist thought maybe I was having a relapse, which I wasn't. I had gone to get a pedicure and they put you in these chairs that massage you with like a shiatsu massage, and it must have hit where I have a lesion, and it made me go numb from the waist down. So
mm,
both my legs were numb, and but then once I just kept doing what I do, it went away. So I don't think it was a relapse.
okay, yeah, Blake, yeah, your
Yeah.
neurologist says MS. Okay,
Mhm.
tingling electric down your spine, yes. Your right hand and your left foot. That's odd.
Huh.
I don't see opposing like right hand and left foot. Usually,
Yeah.
it's like if you have a right like numbness on your right hand, it affects your right foot. You know, kind of goes
Yeah.
down like your kind of on your one side or the other. You don't
Yeah.
usually have the switch, but hey, that's just our brains. I mean, they're crazy weird.
Yeah. And everybody's experience with MS is unique.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, we call it a snowflake disease. No, none of us are experiencing the same symptoms
no,
or
no.
recovery and all of it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But no, I definitely know what you mean by the tingling electric feeling down your spine.
Yeah.
Um,
What's it called when you bend your head down and you get an electrical thing?
you
Some kind
can,
of French name, isn't it?
yeah, it is a name. I forgot what it's called though. But
Yeah.
they, what is that? Something,
Le Hermits. Le Hermits or whatever.
the Hermes the Hermes sign. That's
There it
what it
is. Yeah.
is. The Hermes sign. And for me, it wasn't when I looked down. It's when I looked up towards the sky. That's when I would get I get all woozy and stuff, like I'm gonna
Wow.
fall over.
Yeah.
Maybe I did once or twice, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah, the Hermes.
Yep. Caroline's got it.
Yeah, thanks, Caroline. You
Yeah.
too late. We already beat you. But
She has the
yeah,
proper spelling though, so that's good.
yeah. Well, I would have spelled it
She's
right.
French Canadian, so there we go. Yeah, Sienna, I wanted to mention, yeah, I'm on low dose naltrexone as well, and it helps me, I think, with avoiding fatigue. Ever since I've been on it, I haven't had any fatigue at all. So, and I've been on it almost 4 years. So I take it
Yeah.
every single day. It was hard to get on it. It really upset my stomach in the beginning. So I called my neurologist and she gave me the Zofran anti-nausea tablets, and that helped me onboard the naltrexone a lot easier. So, and I only had to take those for a few days, and then my body got used to it, and I've never had stomach issues with it since.
Yeah, I
I
remember
highly recommend it.
Blake. I remember when I suffered from a lot of numbness. It's the
Mhm.
weirdest feeling in the world. I mean, I remember, uh, like I forgot who was doing it, but
Yeah.
I think at that time, I think I'd still remember I made videos in the past about Ellie.
Hmm.
I think I was still dating her when I was feeling all that numbness, and she actually
Wow.
had a thing where she put me with a needle, and I wouldn't respond because
Mm.
I didn't feel it.
Wow.
So yeah I remember Blake. I remember that feeling, and I remember uh,
Yeah.
trying to hold things with a numb hand. It's the
Yeah.
weirdest feeling ever, and then you kind of get used to it.
Yeah. Well, Blake gets nauseous driving in the dark. I'd say don't do that.
Yeah, yeah,
Save your
don't.
driving for daylight hours. Of course,
Yeah,
winter's hard because you don't have very many daylight hours right now,
exactly,
depending on where you
exactly.
live. Now, if you're down with Steve, he's got a lot of daylight hours, I think.
I do, but
Yeah.
it's even shorter down here. I mean,
Yeah.
not as much as like Caroline's the worst up there in Ottawa, or where is
Yeah.
it? Yeah,
Montreal. She's up in
Montreal.
Montreal.
Okay, yeah, but that's like you have like a window of like just a
Two
few
hours of
hours
daylight.
exactly, and then it's like
Yeah.
okay, back to dark. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure right now it's the middle of the day, but Caroline's sitting there with her light on, her lamp
Yeah.
on.
Wow. Blake says he can feel the blood rushing through his body and vibrating. That's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah. Well, you must be newly diagnosed.
Maybe.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, I remember there was a time when uh, towards the end of my numbness period, I
Hmm.
had it for like 3 years, and towards the
Hmm.
end, I didn't even think about the numbness anymore. It was just that's just how I felt. That's just I got used to it, and that's just how it is. And I thought that's
Hmm.
how it would always be. But this was way back. This was like, as I said, back to that league. So that was like 2005, 6, 7.
Hmm.
So yeah, not I don't remember all that vividly because it was such a long time ago, but
Yeah.
I remember that the numbness was very at that time life changing
Yeah.
feeling. They're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, what the hell is this? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Little did
I
I
know. I
know.
was I was still working pretty much full time, and when my left hand went numb as my first symptom, and I couldn't type and communicate with my computer that way, it was frustrating because I'm used
Yeah,
to typing over 100 words a minute, and then I get there and like my left hand is suddenly incapacitated and floppy, and I was just making all kinds of mistakes, and it's like, oh, I was just screaming at my keyboard and my hand, and like, what is wrong with you? So yeah, it was freaky. So I'm glad my hand and fingers came back because having them numb is just, it's unsettling. It's just not
yeah,
something we're all used to feeling. And then when my went numb from the waist down after that pedicure massage thing hit a certain spot in my spine, it's like, that's weird. So I'm glad
yeah,
that only lasted maybe 2 weeks and it finally went away.
yeah. That's more of an injury than a symptom.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, but still,
Mhm.
that's very
Yeah, it was weird.
troubling.
Having your legs from your waist all the way down, both your legs all the way to your toes is weird. So if
Yeah.
anybody's going through that, I feel for you. That's just not a good feeling.
Yeah,
So, I
no.
mean, Dwayne's right. A frozen shoulder can be a symptom of MS. So, I thought it was a symptom of menopause, but for me, it could be both. So,
My mom had frozen
she had
shoulder.
the frozen shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 years ago, 3 year ago, and
Yeah.
that bothered her. That trouble. She struggled with that for a
Hmm.
year, and
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why it happened. Maybe she
Yeah.
probably does, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. Sienna
Uh,
wants to know if you type with one hand or two.
just my left
Just your
hand.
left.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I can like with my right hand, I can. I'm with if I'm using if I go on like if I'm focused on using both hands, I can like
Hmm.
hunt peck.
You do the
Uh,
rapid peck.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But no, I can't. I don't have any dexterity in my right hand. I mean, my left
Yeah.
hand, I can. I used to when I was young think like, oh, I can. I wanted like a one-handed keyboard because literally
Yeah.
my left hand. I mean, if I just close my eyes, I can probably use my keyboard all one-handed, just going
Wow.
like this all over, back and forth the entire thing.
That's nice.
But the thing is my left hand now is so multifaceted abilities that I
Yeah.
mean it's had to do the work of both hands my entire
Yeah.
life.
Right.
So yeah, that my left hand is great, but my right hand, no, I mean I can use it to hunt peck, not
Yeah.
hunt and peck, because I know where the keys are. But I
Yeah.
just peck. I don't hunt. I just peck.
Well, Hazel joined. She said, "Has anyone tried hyperbaric oxygen?" And she just put a deposit down to turn her garage into a wellness place. That's awesome. I have
I
not tried hyperbaric oxygen. I wouldn't even
I
know where to go locally to do that.
I
So
actually did a
maybe a
ChatGPT.
hospital.
I did a ChatGPT search on hyperbolic chamber, and so I did a deep dive in it, and I
Mm.
can't pull a thread up to repeat exactly what it said, but in more ways than one, it said, "Don't waste your money." It's not.
Mm.
It's yeah. They say that like because I've countless people have said, "What do you think about low oxygen levels?
Mm-hmm.
Does that help?" No, it doesn't. That's the thing. There's no
Yeah.
consensus in the scientific community on it being good for anything besides
Yeah.
bad.
Does it try to? I mean, I don't understand a lot about hyperbaric chambers. I think I remember Michael Jackson used one, but
Yeah.
also, does it help people that go diving? It helps put the oxygen right in their blood again or something?
Well, what it is, I don't know about diving because there is a but the whole thing about diving is that you have to go down. If you're going to go to like a really deep depth, you actually
Yeah.
need to go slowly. So you,
Right. And if they
and
don't, if
yeah,
they come to the surface too quickly, I think they have to put them in a hyperbaric chamber
exactly.
to
But
get their blood stabilized.
it's a low oxygen environment
Right.
where you're pretty much you go down slowly, so you lower the oxygen intake over time, and your body adapts, but there really is no scientific proof behind anything or no any. So I mean this. You're not the first one to bring a hyperbolic chamber up. I've actually been asked. Let's see here,
Yeah.
8 different times. Have you tried
Yeah.
hyperbolic chambers? I'm like, no, I'm not going to try hyperbolic chambers ever. I mean,
Yeah.
there are some crazy things people are doing,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, none of that stuff matters.
Yeah. Now I tried the red light therapy bed, and was in a really top of the line one at one of the chiropractors about an hour away from my house. But it was just too expensive to keep doing it, and it was a 1 hour
Yeah,
drive to and from, so it was total of 2 hours to drive. to do a 10-minute session in this really nice red light bed, but
Yeah.
it just wasn't affordable to drive. And the gas prices out here in Washington State kept climbing. We were at $4 a gallon at one point, and it's like I can't keep driving 2 hours for a 10-minute session. And so
Yeah.
then when I stopped, I had my first really horrible relapse. So I
Yeah.
know it was helping, and if anybody here in my county had a red light bed, I would probably go do that because I do think it helps people with MS.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I never. I know, Caroline, you've been pushing the red light on me ever since we first met. You're like, what do you think
Yeah.
about red light? Because I would always talk about UVB light, and you're like,
Hmm.
well, what about light therapy? And I was like, oh. So I actually bought a panel.
Yeah, I have a
Uh,
panel and I have the light behind me.
And so when I tried the panel, I didn't really feel any effects. I devoted myself to doing it for a few months, and I wasn't feeling anything. Nothing like my UVB light. My
Right.
UVB light, I did feel benefits, but not the red light. So I eventually it was just like, well, so I sold it on like some like actually no, I think I gave it to
Hmm.
it's kind of like a flea market type thing. Donated it.
Right.
So, but I mean, that's just that just gives you proof that anything Angela recommends, it's fake.
Very funny. You're going to confuse
Okay,
people with your
no,
humor.
no, Angela. That's why I have her on here with me because she knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's
Yeah.
talking about, and she just like me, she's feeling the benefits coming
Yeah.
through. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Sibian.
Sivan has joined. Hi, Sivan. Oh no, you were sick for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you feel better now.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Red light helped me with walking because I was doing it all summer. The first summer I got MS, and by the time I was close to the last few sessions, I didn't even need my cane very much. So it improved my walking greatly. So, but like I said, once I stopped, I went into a relapse, and that's when I ended up on a walker. So it helped until it didn't, until I
Yeah,
had to stop doing
yeah,
it.
yeah. And it's expensive.
Yeah, it was
So,
expensive. I think I paid like $1,800 for this series of 10-minute sessions. But like I said, I had to drive 2 hour round trip, and the gas was getting $4 a gallon or more. And it's like I got to stop this. So I finished with all the ones that I had bought, and then that was it. And I remember the lady's like, "You sure you don't want to take our portable little handheld device with you?" I'm like, "No, I wouldn't want to drive back down here to return it to you." So I didn't take it, and I could tell that she kind of knew it wasn't going to go well for me once I stopped. So yeah, yeah, the red light. I like the red light. I have a panel, and I have this red light stand that I got on Amazon, and it was less than 50. I think it was $40. So that's pretty affordable.
the red light.
Yeah, and it's like it's
Yeah,
on a tripod stand, and they bend so you could set it next to your bed if you're not able to stand or anything, and you can push the little wands over you and it'll shine down on you. And it's
yeah,
very versatile. You can either stand up next to it, sit down next to it, lay down and have it bend over and shine on you. So, yeah. And like I said, it was like $40.
yeah. Something I don't even think you need to spend 100. I think you can probably get ones. 'Cause you just go on
Yeah.
Amazon and search for a red light
Yeah, they have a
panel.
lot of options
Yeah,
now.
they have a lot up. So and they're only like, as I said, Angela said, it's not like $50 at most.
Hmm.
I wouldn't spend anything over that.
No. Yeah. Yeah, because that red light bed that I was in, they sell for a quarter million a piece. And the
Yeah.
doctor I was seeing, he had two of them. So he had these two rooms at his practice where you could go in, shut the door, and be private in the red light bed. So it was really nice, and it helped me a lot. It really, really did. But the bad side was when it stopped. it just threw me into the relapse pretty
Yeah,
quickly. And I had to have my husband help me get off the toilet. My relapse was so bad.
yeah.
And it's like, if that had continued for months on end, I don't know that I'd still be here because that was horrible.
You know, that's the thing about
Yeah.
relapse. They don't last forever, but they
Yeah.
sure do when they happen. I think I did have a lot.
Yeah.
After 2004,
There was a lot of crying, and oh my God, I was horrified. I had
I
never had anything like that happen to me. So,
had a lot, and
yeah, and
then
DC showed us his red light bulb. Yeah, that
yes,
was a,
yes,
yeah.
yeah, I remember your bulb.
Mm-hmm.
But
And it looks like a good one.
out of all the relapses, my last one, that
Mm-hmm.
the one right before I relapsed. But the thing was, is that it was in the weirdest time period. I was transferring. I moved from New Jersey to Seattle,
Mm-hmm.
but my my neurologist when I got to Seattle said that she thinks that I had begun relapsing in New Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
and I had continued relapsing. So I had been relapsing for like 3 or 4 months
Wow.
the entire time, and so she put me on to Sabri,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of sent me out of the relapse. But I think I accrued all my well 90% of my disability from that
Mm-hmm.
one relapse in 2008.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that relapse I had, it took my ability to walk normal for sure. And then, of course, I had not gotten on a DMT drug yet. So then I went and saw my doctor. She confirmed I was in a relapse and she strongly encouraged me to reconsider getting on the DMT drugs. So
Yeah,
I took a look at because the first neurologist I had just gave me a list and I Googled every single medicine and it's like, I'm not doing this. This is crazy. I don't want to be on these medicines. They seem very dangerous, so I didn't
yeah,
do it, and I regretted it. So once I got
yeah,
on Kesimpta, I haven't had another relapse, and my progression is halted, and my MRIs have been stable ever since.
yeah.
So
Uh, I give so much credit to Ocrevus, which
yeah,
is it's a B
they're
cell
very
depleter.
similar. Yeah,
Just they're yeah, Angela she's on Consento, I'm on Ocrevus, but it's kind of like we're on the same drug
yeah, they're
because
both B cell killers.
yeah, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah,
Uh, so, but I not until Ocrevus was I 100% confident about the
yeah,
science behind the medicine itself. Like I remember I started on Betaseron back in
hmm
2004, and then I went after my relapse, or after that 2008, I went to Sabri, and I
hmm
did that. I still felt pretty garbage, but I wasn't relapsing, so that was good. But
yeah,
then in 2015,
hmm
15 or 16, I became GC virus positive. And if you guys know anything about GC virus and Tisabri,
hmm
you can't be JC virus positive and take Tisabri, because then that raises your risk of developing
PML,
PML, which is a brain wasting disease, which sounds terrible, which it
and
is.
it is.
It
Yeah,
is.
nobody
So
wants PML. Nobody.
the minute I became GC virus positive and they did the blood test and said, "Yeah, you're
Yeah.
positive," I'm like, "Okay, that's bye, Sabri." And then I went
You know,
on.
to this day, I still don't understand fully what JC virus is or how you get it. I know I'm positive for it as well, and that's why I chose Kesimpta to be on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Um.
don't really understand what JC virus. It's something John Christensen's or something.
You know, I'm gonna ask my friend ChatGPT
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
there you go. Have them explain it. And how do we end up getting it? Yeah, Sivan's on Briumvi, and it's a B cell depleter as well. That's good to know. Oh, but both did not work. Well, that's a bummer. You might want to try Kesimpta. I've had really good results with it. John Cunningham, that's it. John Cunningham disease. I knew it started with a C.
John,
JC.
yeah, John Cunningham virus is an extremely common, usually harmless virus. 50 to
Usually.
50 to 80% of adults worldwide carry it and never
Wow.
know it. Most people get it in childhood or adolescence, and it just
Wow.
sits there, quietly doing nothing. It
Hmm.
lives dormant in places like the kidneys, bone marrow, and the lymphatic system. For
Wow.
the overwhelming majority of people, it will never cause a single symptom or health problem. How
Wow.
do you contract it? JC virus spreads the same way mild everyday viruses do, through saliva, kissing, sharing drinks, utensils, through respiratory droplets, just being around others. This is likely how most people pick it up as kids.
Wow.
Potentially through urine contamination, which don't worry, I don't think that
I
applies
don't
to
touch
us.
others' urine ever.
Uh,
Never. Never. Maybe my child when I was changing his diaper, but he's my child. And he
uh,
was an infant, so I don't think he had a virus, but I could be wrong.
it's just important. The JC virus is not considered highly contagious. You
Yeah.
don't catch it like the flu. Most
Right.
exposure happens unknowingly over years.
Right.
So,
Lucky us.
so if it's so common, why does MS care about it so much?
Yeah.
Because certain MS medications, like Tysabri, suppress or reshape parts of the immune system, and that can allow JC virus to reactivate. When
Wow.
JC virus reactivates in the brain, which is still very rare, it can cause PML. What
Right.
is it? Progressive multifocal leukoencephalomyelitis.
Encephalitis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's at risk? Most people on Tisabri.
Mm.
Oh, and they say also Ocrevus, which is weird
Mm.
because I'm on Ocrevus, but
Yeah.
I'm whatever. Uh,
Yeah.
but they say three things raise risk on Tisabri: being JC virus antibody positive, which I
Hmm.
was, longer time on Tisabri, especially beyond 2 years, and at that time I think I was on it for like 6 or 7 years. So yeah, I was definitely and prior use of immunosuppressants. But even
Yeah.
then, risk is measured by per thousand, not by per hundred.
Mm.
Um, it says, does having JC virus mean you'll get PML? And it says absolutely not. Again,
Okay.
up to 80% of adults carry JC virus. Only a tiny fraction ever get PML.
Yeah.
Nearly all PML cases happen in people with immune systems heavily suppressed. Your
Mm.
immune system is talking to me now because
Right.
ChatGPT knows me like the back of its hand now. It says
Right.
your immune system normally keeps JC virus asleep, and that's
Right.
what it is right now.
Yeah.
So, can you avoid catching JC virus? Not realistically, because almost everyone already has it by adulthood.
Yeah.
It's
You'd
not.
have to live like the boy in the bubble to
It's
not
not
get it.
it's
Yeah.
not a hygiene issue. It's not a lifestyle issue. It's just one of those background viruses humans live with and have always
Yeah.
lived with. The goal isn't to avoid the virus, it's to understand your medication risk and monitor accordingly, which you've already doing that with regular testing.
Yeah.
So that's the breakdown, guys.
Yeah. That is
So
interesting.
yeah.
Oh, Hilda saying hello.
Hi Hilda, how's it going?
I thought Hilda was here already. Hold on. Let me see.
Apparently not. Unless
Unless,
she's unless she said hi and
unless she
then
got kicked off and is back. Let me see. Hmm. Oh, Hazel. Hazel's here.
Hazel's
And
here.
now Hilda's here. Okay,
Hil
now I knew
yeah.
it was an H name.
so
Nate.
so yeah, that's the rundown on UC virus. So essentially it's a pretty harmless virus, but
Kind of like chicken
can
pox that can
it can,
reactivate and give you shingles.
and I guess, and I'm on Grimace, and it says that that it can you can raise your risk of getting PML, but again, I'm very healthy. You know my lifestyle. All of you, you watch my videos. You know how healthy I am, and if I felt just slightest bit weird, I would
Mm-hmm.
be all over it. I
Yeah.
wouldn't just say, oh, that's just my imagination. Just go on with my
No,
life. I would be like,
exactly.
hi, Stephanie, can I come in for an appointment? Yeah, so,
Mm. No, my husband just sent me a message saying YouTube feed on Wi-Fi and LTE is choppy. All others, if they have it, ask others if they have issues.
yeah,
Is anybody having issues with their YouTube feed on Wi-Fi and having it be choppy? So,
yeah. I think it was because when you and I first started, I was
hmm
very choppy. Or, no, I wasn't choppy. You were choppy as hell.
yeah,
So, even now, yeah, no, I'm still choppy.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't seem choppy.
you are
So,
choppy. That's just your common.
I'm sweet and kind.
You're
Hilda's got a
choppy.
question. Hilda has an important question. She says, I have swelling under my feet. What do I do?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, all I can say is go see your doctor. Really,
yeah. Do you
that's
have maybe neuropathy? I don't know if neuropathy causes swelling.
that's definitely not an MS thing, though.
Yeah, it might
So,
not be an MS
but
thing.
I would recommend going to your doctor because that can be
Definitely.
so many different things.
It could. It
Uh,
could be a lymphatic thing.
could
You might
be
need to do some lymphatic detox,
or
maybe. But
or
yeah, get checked out by a doctor to find out for sure.
or it could be an infection.
Could be.
And
Yeah.
don't take infections lightly. Those can be serious. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely look into it.
Yeah. And then Famous Master says they got a crazy case of shingles years ago, and it was months later they ended up with MS. And see, I ended up with shingles after I got on Kesimpta.
Really?
It was like within a couple of months, I had a patch of shingles on my lower back, where of course you can't bend and see it or reach it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was
You had
frustrating.
Martin to report to you.
Yeah, he had to put we actually went to the weed shop and got this nice ointment that really took the pain out of the shingles. So
Yeah.
for me, I recommend I think it was called Double Delicious Gel Pain Gel, and it
Okay.
worked fantastic for the shingles
Well,
pain.
I remember Mom had shingles. It
Hmm
must be like 5 years ago, and
Yeah,
she was in immense pain.
it's
She,
painful. It
yeah.
really is.
Too
Yeah,
bad. Too bad. You didn't know. You weren't here to tell me that.
I
I could have
know.
said, Mom, you got to put this ointment on.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
first thing I tried was Trader Joe's has this tea tree tingle shampoo and body wash. So I was using that and it helped take the pain, the edge off, and it helped it not spread, at least I think. And then I got some neem oil and tea tree oil and I was making all kinds of concoctions and my husband was putting it on the shingles and that helped. But then I went to the weed shop and got that ointment or it was like a gel. And oh man, did that help. So
Yeah.
that
And
really took the pain away.
that's how Angela developed
Yeah.
her addiction to marijuana.
No, not at all. I don't
How
smoke
she,
marijuana. I
how
might take
she,
a tincture for
uh,
bedtime.
I can tell you guys, you were going to get off this chat and she's going to be lighting up.
No, I have never lit up a thing, not a cigarette or a weed joint, none of it. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't smoke at all.
Are you bragging?
Huh? No, I'm just
You,
stating a fact. I've never smoked anything.
yeah,
So no,
yeah. Well,
it's
I
not like
was.
Bill Clinton going, I didn't inhale. Well, I didn't light up to even try inhaling. So yeah, yeah. So, but they make tinctures, they make edibles and all that. So I have tried edibles. I found a fantastic edible for sleep that really kind of put my bladder to sleep. And I only woke up once in the night instead of 4 or 5 times in the night with
Yeah.
that. So, because it has CBD, CBN, and then a tiny bit of THC in it. And I think the CBN might have helped put my bladder to sleep. But I'm not
Okay.
an expert on it, so I don't know 100% that that's really what happened. I know the others that don't have that in it don't seem to have that same effect on my bladder. So for
And
me, I think it did help.
I think your ultimate goal is that THC, getting
No,
high. That's what
no.
it
It doesn't get
was.
you high, it puts you to sleep. How can you be high when you're asleep? Yeah,
THC.
yeah. Yeah, DC's right. Compression socks help with swelling. They really do. Yeah. And Caroline
Yeah.
had swelling in her foot in the period that she had difficulty walking.
And
Yeah.
of all the things that I've never had swelling.
Yeah, I
Well, except
have, but I had ankle surgery, and ever since I had ankle surgery about 14 years ago, I've had swelling in my ankles. Then, when I had my first MRI and they used the contrast dye, and when they injected it, once I got up off the MRI table and raised up, my both my ankles were swollen like little pumpkins. And
uh,
I told them about that, and they've never given me the contrast dye ever again. But they're still slightly swollen. The swelling never fully went down after that contrast dye incident. So,
I
and then yeah,
I've
the
never.
vibration plates can also help with swelling. Yeah, they can help get all your lymphatic
Oh,
fluids moving.
Caroline is going off about her trampoline
Yeah, she
again.
loves her trampoline, and
She
that can
loves
help
her
with swelling.
trampoline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
DC
no.
says stationary bike helps with him with swelling.
I
Yeah.
I don't have swelling except in my head, but you
Yeah,
guys know that
it can be a thing
it only affects my ego. So, you know.
as your head gets bigger and bigger. Yep, for sure. Well, it's 12:02.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I think
our
it's,
hour has gone pretty fast.
yeah, we had lots to
Yeah,
talk about.
we did. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was
I hope
great to
everybody
see.
has a good week ahead.
I hope you all have a great week, and I hope you all feel better. If you're not feeling good, and if you're feeling great, stay feeling great. And
Yeah,
we will talk to you next Saturday. All right, guys?
definitely. Be
All
sure to
right.
click that like button on your way out the door.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.